method of arbitrary labeling for self-recognition. Symbols for categorization, nothing more. To that end, it serves the same purpose as a detective deed, or so I, Poochie, believe.
She seems a bit odd.
Most of the World Detective Organization's work is investigating unsolved mysteries. I was trusted with many bureaucratic investigations. My clients are mainly enterprises and politicians. Depending on the client, I use my forte to see if the transaction party is trustworthy. My forte is known as audio aptitude. When I concentrate, I can hear anything from distant whispers, footsteps, and even heartbeats. No one is safe to speak of their secrets when I, Poochie, am around.
Oh, then did you hear anything suspicious at the station? Maybe we can figure out what happened?
Unfortunately, unless I focus my efforts on listening.
Oh,
Constantly listening in on all sounds leads to a sensation of my physical boundaries within reality dissolving away. My already tenuous sense of self starts to vanish, which is why I tend to close my ears unless I'm using my powers.
Being blessed with powers sure comes at a price. Did she always act in such a strange way? Regardless, she definitely has a distinct air.
That is all I have to say about myself.
Oh. This part of her seems a bit more...
I hear a heart beating faster than usual.
Lastly, it's your turn. Aside from having amnesia,
I still can't remember any...
if you really are a master detective, then...
Oh, young man, are you sure you don't remember? How about the kind...
You only inquired about clothing.
Maybe you'll remember after a few punches to the head.
Hold on!
Aphex, stop that. If you knock him out, he won't be able to speak. The perplexing circumstance we face may have something to do with his memories.
That's right, I was wondering about that. Did something happen?
Well, something unexpected has occurred on our trip. The number of people is off.
The number of people?
I, Poochie, heard from the World Detective Organization that the number of master detectives precisely 5.
5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of us!
I also heard from the WDO that 5, hence why when you called yourself a master detective, I was honestly surprised.
I knew this job wouldn't be easy, but there's already a mystery before us. This is getting exciting.
It's obvious what's going on. There's an imposter among us.
It's not me!
How about we contact the WDO and find out? It's no use. I can't reach them.
Who could the uninvited 6th guest be?
It's obvious. I'm the most suspicious. Especially with my amnesia. Could I be the imposter? And I just can't remember? I am...
Alright, I got it. Hey, since you're all clueless, I'ma tell you my extra...
You may speak.
Why would I need your permission? Whatever. Way I see it, the runt here ain't the imposter.
Huh?
It'd be boring if the most suspicious one is the culprit. The runt must have been attacked by the real culprit. The memory loss is a side effect of the attack.
And the imposter's motive? Why would they attack Yuma?
To pretend to be a master detective and replace the runt on the train. The plan was going smoothly. The runt suddenly woke up. He got on the train right before it departed. And the results stand before us. Obviously, the imposter miscalculated. The runt's gotta be tougher than he looks.
Oh, that's a surprisingly proper deduction. And I thought you'd be the most useless one here.
Why, thank you.
In other words, I was knocked out at the station because someone attacked me? But I don't think I...
Excuse me. My deduction is...
Let's hear it.
Stop acting like we need to get your permission!
I suspect that the entire situation is a test, designed by...
A test?
A WDO exam officer has disguised themselves as a member, and is ascertaining our...
If that were the case, Yuma here could possibly be the...
Me? An exam?
I don't care if it's the WDO or a hitman!
What are you trying to do?
For now, I'll check to see if there are other uninvited guests.
And how are you going to do that?
Like this. Let's go!
What was that? A weird feeling overcame my...
No signs of the enemy. Turns out there really are just 6 of us on this train right now.
What did you...
I used my forte, life detection. I can detect life in a 50-meter radius and pinpoint its location. The mechanism is a trade secret, but I can say without a doubt that we're the only ones on this trip.
Talk all you want, but who can verify that you're not...
We're never gonna get anywhere if you start doubting everything! Use your own damn powers to figure it out!
I see. So fortes come in handy. In that case, there's someone else with the power that can confirm if other passengers are... Poochie, would it be possible for you to verify what...
Yes. I, Poochie, was contemplating it at the moment. Even if someone is hiding, my audio aptitude is able to detect. Shall I try?
Yes, please.
Hey, what's with the gloomy little girl?
She's using her audio aptitude to check if there are other passengers.
Oh, really? That's great. Go...
Shut.
Huh?
Shut up, you brain-dead idiots! Pardon me. Would you mind quieting down for a bit? I need to concentrate.
This sensation... I felt it when Aphex used his powers. Somehow, it feels like I can hear what Poochie... Does no one else hear it? What's going...
I finished. I cannot hear the heartbeats of anyone besides the 6 of us here. Though one could hold their breath, they still cannot stop their heart from beating. In other words, there's no one else on this train. I, Poochie, guarantee it.
See? I told you so! Sorry for calling you gloomy earlier, little girl. You know, I'm glad you've confirmed my findings.
I can hear heartbeats from 500 meters away. So you're the useless one.
Quiet, you catty bitch!
Moving on, we've now got proof from 2 master detectives.
Though one may be a lying imposter, the other's statement can still be trusted.
One of them, an imposter, but Aphex and Poochie both use their fortes. I could feel them using their powers, so I think it's safe to... But I'm the only one who can sense their powers. Why am I the only one?
What's wrong with you, old man?
Can you all hear that? The sounds of a running train. In the same way, our fate continues to turn. No one can get off midway, including the uninvited sixth. Let's discover which of us is the caged bird in here. My fading detective spirit is revitalized once again thanks to this burning mystery. Not bad. Things are getting interesting.
You're joking. What could the imposter even accomplish? We're all master detectives here.
And yet we don't know who the fake one is.
I've used my power, so obviously I'm the real deal. So, how about the guy blowing smoke, huh? Why don't you go ahead and prove yourself with... How about it, you four-eyed fox detective?
As I have already explained, my power involves animals.
So, you're fine being considered a suspect?
You are free to think what you wish.
Unfortunately, I can't prove myself either. Without a dead body, I can't use my powers as a medium.
Now we've got two suspects. How about you, old man?
I don't mind showing off, but it won't clear Ennis that the sixth uninvited guest could possibly be a traitorous master detective.
That's true.
There's no end to this! To hell with it! Everybody line up! Whoever passes out is safe, got it? The real deal! If you don't pass out in one hit, then you gotta be the imposter!
Calm down. Let's do things logically, like the detectives we are.
Pardon me. I suggest we investigate this, starting with the motive for the imposter's infiltration.
The motive. One possibility is that it's a test from the World Detective Organization.
Thereon.
You may speak. I'll allow it.
100th time! Why would they need your permission?
The Amaterasu Corporation. They could be responsible for this.
And your reasoning?
Someone has been tailing me for the past few days. It started after I was first assigned to Kanai Ward. Wherever I went, I could sense the presence of someone in the shadows, but I could never catch them in the act. It was getting annoying, so I tried to bait them out. I walked around town in my underwear, and at last, they revealed themselves.
Hold on. Did you just say that you...
Something the matter?
Never mind. Continue.
I avoid solving problems with violence, so I was unable to apprehend them. However, I saw them escaping in one of Amaterasu Corporation's cars with my own eye.
Why would Amaterasu Corp spy on you?
Because they don't want Kanai Ward to be investigated. Perhaps this is the same situation, which is why I think our uninvited sixth guest is a spy from Amaterasu. The spy has only one goal, hence why they are pretending to be a master detective among us.
So you believe Amaterasu is involved?
I do not see how escaping in one of Amaterasu Corporation's cars is proof someone is a company spy.
Well, that's fair.
Excuse me. You keep talking about it, but what's Amaterasu Corporation?
Are you kidding me? We gotta explain that too?
It's fine. We can teach Yuma as we share information with one another.
What is the Amaterasu Corporation?
In short, Amaterasu is a freaking huge company. You see their products practically everywhere in daily life. They make everything from kids' toys to fighter jets. Industrial goods, electronics, big companies always got dark underbellies. With Amaterasu, with their smoke, there's a whole building burning down. That's a detective joke. Funny, huh?
Sure, I got it. Thanks. Speaking of, this train is called the Amaterasu Express.
Yes, the Amaterasu Express is an entirely driverless train developed by the Amaterasu Corporation. The WDO made arrangements to prepare it for arrival at Kanai Ward. Normally, it has no passenger cars for the trip to Kanai Ward. It features enough passenger space for all of us and a lavish dining car. Quite the warm welcome. A perfect setup to persuade us nothing is amiss in Kanai Ward. By the way, the windows and doors are completely locked until we arrive. They say it's for our safety. but I feel as though we're stuck in a big, moving coffin.
All the sash windows are sealed, so they can't be opened. I, Pucci, confirmed it myself prior to the train's departure. Perhaps these measures were taken to prevent infiltrators or stow once it's on.
If you feel up to it, why don't... But you can access the 5th car, the one at the end.
Broken?
Well, go ahead and see for...
Right. We're heading to Kanai Ward. What does that have to do with Amaterasu Corp?
It's fairly complicated, but Kanai Ward is essentially an Amaterasu autonomous zone. Previously, Kanai Ward was just another regional city, but as it was being developed by Amaterasu Corp, the city itself transformed. Factories, research labs, and affiliate companies were built. In no time, the whole place belonged to Amaterasu. As a matter of fact, Kanai Ward is essentially ruled by the Amaterasu Corporation. Political power has no influence there. Since it's so isolated, no one has been traveling to and from Kanai.
Isolated?
Exactly. Because of that, no information has been getting out, aside from rumors of unsolved cases. This has been going on for years. The Amaterasu Corporation's influence affects not just the UG. Given the situation, the World Detective Organization couldn't wait any longer and decided to act. As a result, master detectives are gathered. That's...
I see. Thank you.
Has anything you heard sound familiar?
It feels like my first time hearing about any of it. Sorry.
I see. It's all right. Just tell us if you do remember anything.
Thank you.
He seems nice and all, but maybe he's the imposter.
Huh? Did someone just speak?
No.
Hey, what's wrong? You've gone pale.
How about you have something warm to drink and get some rest? Do you drink it black? Or do you need some milk?
Front probably wants milk. Hey, how old are you anyway? I can't tell from the way you dress.
Never mind him. Here.
Think. What was that voice earlier? Am I hearing things? I have amnesia, and now I'm hearing things. What's happening? I wonder if it has something to do with the 6th person. Besides, who is this 6th uninvited guest anyway? I should think about it a bit. Zange doesn't want to talk about himself. Is he staying quiet to avoid drawing attention? Could he be the imposter? I don't know anything about... No matter how much I think about it, we have no... If I really am a master detective, I wonder if I can somehow remember what the...
Remembering now won't do any good.
There it is again! I keep hearing that voice. Jeez, what's happening to me?
Hey, Runt!
Uh-huh?
Get over here. The old man is gonna show off his power.
Zange?
Although I am reluctant to do so, you forced my hand.
What's that? Your cell phone?
Quiet.
There it is again.
As I've said before, my power is I can project my memories on... The recorded clip shows what occurred approximately 5 minutes ago.
That's definitely the scene that took place about...
I can only record about 2 to 3 seconds. Back in my prime, I was able to do 10. Also, As memories fade, the recorded footage will also fade. The rule of thumb is that it lasts around 48 hours, but by copying it to another device before it fades, footage can be used as evidence during investigations and in court.
Pardon me, but are you sure this is thoughtography? It appears as though you captured footage from a hidden camera.
All you do is doubt everybody!
You think being suspicious isn't constructive? Don't you believe that the truth lies beyond all suspicion?
Yep. A detective's job is to suspect others.
I'm hearing things again. My memories haven't returned, and the voices it's giving me a headache. It's like my own body doesn't...
Young man, are you alright?
I'm sorry. I feel a little dizzy.
I believe you should rest.
Maybe a nap will help get your memories back.
The passenger rooms from Car 3 and beyond are all full, so you should use Car 1 at the front. I believe there's an infirmary in there. It should be easy to monitor from where we're at in the second car.
Monitor? You've got some nerve.
Will you be alright on your own? Or do you need some company?
Sheesh, get a grip, will ya?
Sorry.
Huh? Did you say something?
No, it's... Wait,
It's locked. You gotta find the key first. The key!
where's the key?
I see.
It opened.
Hey! It's time to get up! How long are you gonna sleep? Get up, or I'll boom kill you!
Huh?
So you can finally see cute little me! It's all taking root!
What? Huh? What is this?
How can you call me a thing when I'm so adorable? Well, aren't you rude?
It's talking! Not only am I hearing things, I'm seeing things. I've completely lost it!
Snap out of it! You're my master, aren't you?
Master?
That's right. We exchanged an intimate secret pact just between us.
Huh? What pact?
What? You've forgotten all about how we were so passionately bound together? How cold of you! After I offered myself to you, and you alone! You're so irresponsible. Take ownership of your actions.
I don't know what to do.
Kidding. Of course you forgot. That's part of the contract. You don't get a death god for free, you know. If you want to eat, you gotta bring something to the table.
Wait! What did you just say? A death god?
Call me Shinigami. sounds so ominous and creepy. That ain't my style, you know? I'm too cute for that. I was born too pure and innocent. That's why I prefer to go by Shinigami. Anyway, that's my name. Don't wear it out.
Oh, okay.
Good answer, Master.
You keep calling me Master. Wait, are you
Please, call me Shinigami.
Shinigami?
Yep. Of course, I'm 100% haunting you. I'm haunting you like your life depends on it. That was your wish after all. That's why we made that contract.
That's what I wanted?
And for our sweet, sweet contract, you offered something in return.
Offered?
You finally got it? You offered your own memories. You tossed away your entire past and smashed our fates together.
That's why I have amnesia?
The euphoria from completing our contract made you pass out in that room. Even though you woke up, it took some time for me to take root in you. But I can talk to you now, which makes me happy. Not.
Which is it? Why would I make a contract with you? Why did I offer my memories?
Sorry, but I can't share the contract's details with you. Those are the rules.
Why not? Tell me!
No can do. That's the contract. By the way, Master, something's been bothering me.
What is it?
2 hours have gone by since you passed out.
Huh? 2 hours?
Yep. And here I was, waiting for you to wake up. Admirable, right? But during that time, no one came to check on you. They're all so cruel, you know? Maybe they forgot about you.
Speaking of, why am I... Is this the restroom in the first car? That's right. I felt sick at the dining car, so I was looking for the key to the...
You should watch your own health, Master. When you feel sick, I get irritated too.
Your haunting presence is probably why I felt sick in the first place.
Hey, don't blame me. Anyway, you better hurry and take a look around.
That's right. Where are the others? Smoke? What's going on?
It's me! How mysterious!
What? Weren't you watching over me the whole time?
I can't be separated from you. That should be obvious since I'm haunting you. All I saw was your dumb sleeping face in the restroom. I've no clue what happened outside.
So what happened here?
Hey, look! There's smoke coming in through the cracks of the door!
Right! Is there a fire?
Fire? So, it's burning? Now I'm getting excited!
Excited? We have to do something! What's going on? Zilch! Zilch, please wake up! Zilch! There's too much smoke! I gotta help!
Master, look!
All right. Oh, no way.
Whoa.
Why did this happen?
There's no time to rest. If you're a detective, you know what to do.
Huh?
Search the body. You need to confirm if someone is really dead by checking the body.
Me?
Why would a detective run from a corpse?
I don't know that I'm a detective.
Well, you sure are one. Otherwise, you wouldn't have asked for help from yours truly.
Huh? What's that?
I'll explain another time. I'll be your mentor. And so, get to it.
I'm...
Of course, the mystery. Time to it.
It's completely chalk. No movement. I can't feel a pulse. The smell of burnt flesh is too much for me. A knife is still lodged in the chest. This is the only knife wound. I don't see any other...
Well, how's our corpse doing?
Dead. Without a doubt.
Thought so. Kinda charred after all. Don't be so glum.
It's not that.
You think you could have saved a... If you're so worried, what's dead is dead.
Right. I have to tell the...
I smell a case.
Melanie? No way. Is this a dream?
Maybe it's a...
Please, I want to wake up. I can't take this anymore.
You're so pitiful, you know that? You sure you're the guy who sold your soul to me?
What are you anyway?
Your friend, of course. After all, you're my master. Isn't that nice? I'm your friend and I'll be haunting you till death.
I don't get it! Why would I make a contract with the Death God? Wait, do they even really exist? Maybe this floating thing is just a figment of my...
Ah, your trap! You memoryless, courageless, brainless detective! This is a nightmare to you. Then you gotta use all you got!
But... what can I even do?
That's why I'll be your teacher and just listen to me and everything. Now stand up. Come on!
It's Melanie, all right. She's completely burnt to a crisp. There's no pulse or breath. There's a bottle of liquor nearby.
You found 2 corpses back to back?
There's nothing lucky about this at all!
So, what's the cause of death?
Huh? Oh, there...
So she burned to death. The other one also got incinerated.
Such a cruel way to... This is...
What a rich fragrance! How about a taste, Master?
This is...
Yeah, that's right! Let's go to the next one!
Huh? Did it just... What was that? The lights were...
Ooh, it got dark outside. Anyway, shouldn't you be hurrying?
Right, that's right. Hey! Is anyone there? We need help in the first 2... Zange! Fuji! Apex! Anybody!
No response. I smell a tragedy. Woohoo!
We have to find the others.
I'm getting excited here!
Fuji. Oh, no way.
And that's number 3! It's a hat trick! Or a turkey, right? Miss Beautiful! Master, if you don't want to end up like this, then you better be more prudent.
Huh?
The train hasn't gotten to the destination yet, and you can't get off halfway. Which means whoever killed these guys is still in the train, right?
The killer? But who would do such a thing?
You'll find out if you investigate. You better nail it, Master. Regardless, you should leave the door open to be safe. Gotta make sure you don't get cornered.
Yeah. this Poochie?
Maybe there's a weapon for...
Sorry, Poochie. There's a change of clothes and travel supplies.
It's a wash, then. It was sitting...
Why is this...
Master, let's move on if you're done.
Right.
Come on.
It's Poochie's corpse. She doesn't appear... There's a blanket over her torso.
Yep, it's a corp.
This is...
Say,
Whose bag is this? Oh, it's open.
you're a detective. Detectives search people's back.
That's too much. Notice, World Detective Organization, Dear Zilch Alexander. Dispatch duration, use the enclosed ticket to board. Upon arrival, there, you will go forth, proud to... This is a letter for Zilch. The only things in...
That's not...
This isn't a passenger room.
Wow. It looks like a secret...
No, there's no one here. So I should go look for help.
How about you check out... It's okay, I won't break...
Fine.
You just gotta hit this thing and it'll be good as new!
Oh, there's an intercom. Yeah, and now I'll report. It won't connect.
If it doesn't connect during an emergency?
If this system was completely automated, a report should have been sent to control.
Maybe. Everyone in Control Headquarters is already...
What a horrible thing to... What's this machine? Backup control... So the control system...
Hey, what about the fire?
It looks like an explanation about autonomous driving. The control system will supply electricity as programmed and drive the train. But all train cars on the train have motors that run up. Because of that, it can easily climb...
I guess everything here relies... So, if you destroy the main and backup control systems, you...
Right now, the control system is functioning. The monitor displays an operation log.
Yeah. Master, what...
The doors won't open unless it stops, and the windows are all locked. No one can get... Huh?
What's wrong, Master?
I noticed the backup control...
Well, it's better that it's running. Anyway, Master, I'm bored of this...
Move on... This is the train map. The shining part, after we exit this long tunnel we just entered...
It's been a long trip. In the end, there weren't any survivors in this train.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's go to the next one!
Is anyone there?
Watch out!
There's nothing here.
If each person gets their own room... It can't be... Yep, it's nothing.
Sange. Why? How did this happen?
4 dead balls in a row! A rocket with loaded faces!
What? Do you think this is funny because you're a death god?
No. I think it's awesome! My heart's fluttering with joy! Each death takes the mystery even deeper! So mystical!
This is all wrong.
You awake? Guess not.
Sange, he's burnt to a crisp. I can't find any particular external wounds. He was also incinerated in a burning blanket. Like Zilch in the first car, all three of them were sleeping in bed and... Oh, what's this? Zange's cell phone. No good. Just a video. It can't help me solve this mess. That's 4 of them. There are just 6 people on the train, including myself. Zilch, Melanie, Aphex?
Took you long enough. You still need work, Master.
So Aphex is the culprit? He murdered the others in such a deranged...
He's got a short fuse, so maybe it was a crime of passion. He probably lied about being a master detective.
No, he's a master detective for sure. I sensed him use his powers.
You sensed it?
But if he betrayed the WDO and became an Amaterasu Corporation's, it's reasonable to conclude he killed...
Anyway, time to boom kill that psycho! You were totally about to say that.
Not at all. If he...
I'm actually surprised you haven't died yet. You look like...
I won't deny it. I was supposed to be in the infirmary in the first... Maybe that's...
Oh, I just...
Huh? What's up?
Master, I told you that while you were passed out, but one time, by the time I noticed, the door closed again. Now that I think about it, could it have been...
So, he...
Maybe he thought you weren't even... That wasn't a diss. Just a...
I know.
Now that we know who the culprit is, we have to
Find him and do...
Catch him, of course, and...
That's impossible!
It's fine. There's no time to waste.
Nothing's fine about it!
Check!
It's a woman's travel. Melanie. Looks like makeup and travels.
Hey, did you check to see if someone's hiding?
Yeah.
You sure?
Even a child could...
You don't know that. You're up... What if there's a master detective?
Of course there...
You sure about that? I think there's...
It got brighter.
Which means we're almost there. At this rate, you'll let the murderer escape.
More shaking?
Master, you gotta hurry!
The next train car is the 5th one. Oh, but...
But you can't...
The door was supposed...
Master, you better hurry!
Hey, it opened. It's been wrecked. What happened here?
Master, look over there!
A dead body. No way. There can't be a 5th corpse. Because that would mean everybody except me is dead.
So mysteriful. Even I'm getting confused now. Anyway, time to investigate.
This isn't a fake.
It is, without a single doubt. I'm positive about that. I specialize in corpses, after all.
I'll check for signs of life. No, he's completely dead. Huh? His necklace. Wait, it's the same one Aphex was wearing.
Looking at the body type of the corpse, it matches the guy with the short fuse.
His face is burned beyond recognition.
You might find it unbelievable, but it seems like it.
Yeah, I don't see any other external trauma. Wait, there's an injury on his chest.
Hey, you're right!
Is it a stab wound?
If that's the case, was he...
No, he could have been incapacitated by the stab. It's impossible to determine the cause of death with what we...
Oh? You've gone full throttle to me for being your mentor.
But why
corpse is real too.
It says main control. It's no use. It won't. There's a driver's seat in there.
Hey, Master, maybe...
I don't think so. The door looks... Aphex and Poochie, so including me.
Oh, why are there two...
They probably have control. This is the last car for where we're heading. But it'll...
Oh. Well, now that you mention it, there is a control room in the...
Huh? That's weird.
Maybe there was something flammable in there. See? Look there! There are traces...
Is that some sort of plate? But why is this the only one? The restroom is in terrible shape. The mirror... There's no one inside. This is... Huh? Huh? What's this?
What is it? Did you find something?
The interior lock... Look! There appears to... Let me try to slide it.
That's a bloodstain, all right. But why is blood there?
It seems the blood got on there while...
That's evidence of something for... Sure hope you got all that down.
It won't open, but this is the last train... It's a map of the train. It says it's no use. It won't. There's a driver seated.
Thank you for choosing. We are approaching.
Master, we're almost at the station! You...
Catch who?
Are you sure it's everyone?
Zilch in car 1, Melamy in car 2, Poochie in car 3, Zange in car, and Aphex in car 5. See? That's 5.
That makes you the only possible killer, Master. Did you do it?
No! That's not pop. But I can't say for certain. I lost my memories, and now I'm seeing a death god. There's something wrong with me. Death gods are said to reap human souls. Maybe because I'm being... maybe subconsciously...
We are approaching Kanai Ward.
We've arrived! What's it gonna be, huh? What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Huh? What?
This looks bad! Step out of it! Run!
Run? But...
Master, those guys from before are still on the platform! Front train car!
Why is this happening to me?
They're coming in! We gotta go! I wonder if Master can even make snap. Master doesn't make mistakes. Right? Right? Right?
Who are these people? The police?
They're not your friends, that much is for sure. Considering the state of the crime scene, they're totally gonna pin it on you.
What?
Oh!
They're gonna arrest you! Run!
Looks like you're done for.
Wait, please, listen to me. I can explain.
Huh. What's there to talk about? You're a master detective of the WDO, aren't ya? The name's Swank Katzenel. I'm with the Amaterasu Corporation's peacekeepers.
Amaterasu Corporation Peacekeepers?
Don't act like you don't know. You're a WDO detective for crying out loud. Or are you some sort of imposter?
No, I'm not. I think.
You think? Well, I don't care either way. What's about
Which?
the peacekeepers are the defenders of law and executioners in Kanai Ward. If the unjust wander into my... They will be eliminated.
Eliminated?
Hey, isn't Kanai Ward under the complete control of Amaterasu? Meaning, these people are like the police here.
Police? But it's just some company security department.
Hey! Who are you talking to?
Oh, right! You're the only one who can see me, thanks to our contract, Master. It's a bit cliche at this point, huh?
Don't laugh! Help me!
I'll ask again. Who do you think you're talking to, huh? Talk about suspicious.
I'm sorry!
Tell me how you're gonna explain this. We prepared that train to welcome you all here. But an internal fight sprawling into a bloodbath was unexpected.
It's not what it looks like! There's a perfectly logical
You're the culprit.
Huh?
Well, that was direct. Master, try your best to beat him.
No, I really don't know anything. Everyone was killed while I was asleep.
I don't think so. While the other detectives were asleep, you killed them. As proof, there's the coffee and wine.
What the?
We found coffee and wine in the dining car. When we checked the second car earlier, I had his aboard for drinking. Looks like some sort of knockout drug was mixed in.
Drug?
Which means you drugged the other detectives and killed them while they were passed.
Wow. He may just be a lowly grunt, but he knows his stuff. He could be trouble.
Why do you sound so impressed?
So did you figure out the cause of death?
Yes, they all burned to death.
Huh? All of them?
How cruel of you to kill them like that. What's your end game in this? If it's money, hand over everything you swiped. I promise I'll show...
He just wants money. That's no fair.
I'm not the culprit.
Yes, you are! You're the culprit!
No, I'm not the perpetrator. But in this situation, who else besides me could have... There were without a doubt only 6 people on the train. And so the only possibility...
Just admit it! I know you're the culprit.
What am I supposed to do?
Admit it now! You're guilty!
Am I?
Come on, confess!
Maybe it's better if I It could be better to get through this now and get some time to think about it.
Why confess if you didn't do it? Master, you're an idiot! Dumb boot kill you!
Huh? You heard me? I didn't say it out.
There you go again, talking to yourself. Must be crazy or something.
I hear your thoughts too. I told you we share the same mind and body. Anyway, never mind that. Why are you giving up already?
Well, there's nothing I can do.
Wrong. The mystery solving has just begun. Why did you make a contract with me to begin with?
Huh? Oh, what do you mean?
Shut up! Stop talking to yourself, you unstable psycho! Hey, bring him down, men! Confiscate anything of value he has while you're at it.
Oh! Stop with all that pitiful moaning! I'll show you exactly what I'm made of right now! Come on, Master! Use your mind and body right! Mystery Labyrinth!
What is this? What's happening? What's this? What's going on? Ah! Who are you?
What do you mean? I've been with you the entire time!
Wait, you're Shinigami?
Oh, right! Guess you can't tell because I'm not Puppy anymore. I can only access the Mystery Labyrinth if I'm at full power, so I had to change forms. But some parts of me are still nice and puppy. It's true. Want a touch?
I'm okay. Anyway, what's going on? It's like time has stopped. And what's that hole?
That hole is connected to the Mystery Labyrinth.
Mystery Labyrinth?
You'll find out when you enter. Come on, let's go!
Wait, you have to tell me! What's a Mystery Labyrinth?
Save the deeds for later, Cat! Down the rabbit hole we go!
Huh? Where am I?
What do you think of my awesome powers? yours! This is what you obtained in exchange for your memories, Master.
You did this, Shinigami? Is this why I made a pact with you? I don't understand any of this. Where are we?
Simply put, it's an alternate universe. It's got that kind of vibe, right?
An alternate universe.
Hey, you don't sound surprised. Come on, it's awesome! You probably think it's cliched, huh? Well, this isn't any old alternate universe. Check this out! Ta-da! This is the Mystery Labyrinth. It's a maze that materializes mysteries from the real world.
Materializes mysteries?
Unsolved mysteries become lost to time, right? Well, here, they actually take shape as a mystery labyrinth. Now, this maze is the materialized form of the unsolved murders that took place on the Amaterasu Express.
This maze is the mystery?
I have the power to interact with this mystery labyrinth. That's why we were able to come here in the first place. Anyway, Master, we're gonna beat the Amaterasu Express.
What happens when we beat it?
In every case, there's a hidden truth. And we have to find the truth deep inside this mystery labyrinth. So, if we beat this mystery labyrinth, the truth of that case will be written. Naturally, so will the true identity of the killer. Now, let's solve this thing.
We'll discover the killer's identity too?
You couldn't solve it in reality, so we're solving it in this alternate universe. They're two sides of the same coin. But whether or not you discover the truth depends on the person entering the labyrinth. The more complex the mystery is in the real world, the more complex the maze will be too. Killers in real-world cases throw whatever obstacles they can at investigators, right? Those are also materialized into the maze, so this is gonna be a tough battle.
So, you're saying there are
Yep. Looks like you're finally getting it. Now that I've explained it all, let's head into the dungeon.
Hold on! I don't understand.
Seriously, you don't get it?
A mystery labyrinth is a maze based on a real mystery. This one is formed from a murder on the Amaterasu.
Yep, you're right so far.
So, if there's always a hidden truth inside of the Amaterasu Express case?
Yup, you totally get it.
What? I don't get anything! This makes no logical sense!
Sheesh. This is why you're a benchwarmer detective. You're in an alternate universe and hung up on detail.
Of course I am!
Okay, I'll explain more about how it works as we explore the mystery. If you have any more questions along the way, stare at my boobs for 8 seconds. That'll make all your worries disappear.
No, it won't! Please!
Relax, relax. I'll tell you in due time. Come on, let's go. Time to unriddle this mystery labyrinth. Sorry, I forgot to mention...
Keys?
Yeah, something like that, but keys in the mystery labyrinth are used to break through They're called...
So, where do...
Solution keys are material... You kinda had to rush through the investigation this time around. For starters, try...
The Amaterasu Express, it's an automated, unmanned... There were no stops before... A monitor in the backup control room displays the operation log.
Here's your solution key.
So this is a solution key. But why did it come out of your mouth?
What do you mean? So I don't have to use my hands. I worked really hard developing this method.
You put thought into this?
So that's how words and events you think are clues get transformed into solution keys. Let's keep reviewing what happened.
All right. The incident occurred inside the Amaterasu Express, including myself. There were 6 Master Detective. Aphex and Poochie's abilities confirmed. There were no other passengers on the train.
And who died first again?
It was Zilch, in the first car's infirmary. I noticed smoke pouring through the crack of the door, and looking through I saw a knife stuck. The infirmary was on fire, so smoke quickly filled the whole I hurried to open the door, but it wouldn't.
Does that mean this was a locked room, mister?
Not really. There's a chance the killer.
That's no fun.
Anyway, I broke the door's window and unlocked the door from the By then, Zilch's corpse had burnt to a I wanted to alert the others, so I moved, but I found Melamie's corpse there. I think she was set on fire with the liquor in the dining car.
Ooh, a flambe! Flambe.
That reminds me, something was off about Car 2, right before the train.
Isn't that from entering the tunnel? It's like air pressure. Oh!
And there was a blackout right after. Although we don't...
Yeah. What was up with that blackout? Was there one on the other side of the tunnel too?
No. When we exited the tunnel, there was shaking again. There was something else, too. Something that happened...
I wonder if... And the next corpse was...
Yeah, it was Poochie. Another burnt...
Oh yeah, wasn't there a secret base thing?
You mean the backup control system? I remember something. The control system automatically manages the electricity within the train. When the main control system fails, it will switch to the backup system.
You may have amnesia, but you've got a pretty good memory. Anything else you can remember?
I did notice that the backup control system was and if the backup was on, that means the main system was down. What do you think about?
The train never stopped, so it doesn't change the fact that no one could get in or out.
Yeah, that's true.
Next, you found the geezer's corpse in the 4th car, right? He was also covered in burns. Was there anything strange about that corpse?
He didn't have any external wounds, but he was holding the cell phone he uses for his photography ability.
Oh yeah, that useless ability. Anyway, forget about the geezer for now. Don't want that old man smell haunting my memories. Next and last is the 5th car.
The body we found in the 5th car was completely charred, but the necklace around the corpse's neck confirmed it was Aphex. We also discovered a stab wound to the chest. Also, judging by things like the plate on the wall, the 5th car appeared to be far more...
Maybe the room ended up like that because the victim was on fire and running around trying to...
Oh, and the blood on the interior lock of the 5th car's infirmary is an important
Uh-huh. So...
Wait, there was something. According to the Peacekeeper's report, but that part... And they also mentioned there was a... Yeah,
What a big catch! This should be enough solution keys to solve it.
But
Master, you worry too much. Solution keys are important to solving mysteries. Sure hope you got all that down. Shinigami's tutorial! Hey, Master! Set whichever skills. Time to head off and search...
Well, things... So, this is the mystery. Hey, if we keep going, we'll...
Come on, would I lie to you? I told you the deepest part of the labyrinth holds the truth, right? I'm so horny for mysteries right now.
You're... what?
Better write this down. Come on, pay attention. Set whichever skills suit you best.
Hey, did something move just now?
Oh, that's a cue.
Q? Is that a monster living?
They're not exactly monsters. You have no intelligence or autonomy, but since you are here to defeat mysteries, they're kinda like obstacles.
So in other words, they're the enemy.
Of course, as a detective seeking the truth, mysteries are your greatest enemy.
What is that? What the? There are monsters here!
That's a mystery phantom.
A mystery phantom? What's that?
I told you that cues make mysteries material. Well, if there's someone in the real world trying to interfere with the case, that person also materializes. That's a mystery phantom.
Interfering with the case? Hey, doesn't he kind of look like Swank of the Peacekeepers?
If the Peacekeepers are tied up in this, then maybe this incident has something to do with Amaterasu Corporation.
You're the culprit!
Huh?
Since all the other passengers on the train are dead, you're the only one who could have done the crime. So you're the culprit. That's the truth behind this case.
Master, he's trying to frame you to bury the case. If you can't get past this, you can't reach the truth.
What do I do? Should I just run away?
A detective doesn't run from a
Defeat him?
Master, are you ready?
Huh?
Just say, I am.
I am! What? A sword?
I call it the Solution Blade. It's a sword with special powers to affect things inside the Mystery Labyrinth. Use that to boom kill the Mystery Phantom!
Whoa, slow down! How do I use...
I'm sure you'll figure it out eventually. Damage you take here is nothing to snip at. It's not like an injury in the real world, but best. The more and more your mind realizes you've been hurt here, you'll wind up brain dead. It'll be game over, time to start from the beginning again. No one wants that. Come on, pay attention! You're dead, Master? I'll tell you that, come on, don't. Master doesn't make mistakes, right? Oh.
No need to draw this out. You're the culprit behind this case. You murdered 5 bastard detectives. That's the only explanation. Everyone else is dead. You're the only one who could have done the crime.
I'll slash through this mystery. No! There's no way I could have done it! I wasn't conscious the whole time because I drank the drugged coffee in the dining car.
It's no use. Your deduction is wrong.
Master! It's time for this. You better not be skimming over this.
You were out the whole time. Ridiculous! You're the culprit! You knew it was drugs. That's how you avoided being knocked out! The other detectives were drugged! You went around killing them all! You're busted! Took the laced coffee and only pretended to drink it!
This is the truth! Zange's photography footage showed me drinking the coffee. That proves I wasn't faking. Did I
See? No matter how weak you are, things will turn out fine, as long as I'm here.
He tried to...
Guess that's what Amaterasu Corp is doing. That's why the Peacekeepers barged in as soon as the train hit the station.
So they knew what was going...
Or someone hired by them.
So the Reason Control headquarters...
Probably. Now that we know, let's keep this up and unriddle this...
You're awfully casual about... I understand now that the Mystery Labyrinth is the case's mysteries given shape. But what do you do here, Shinigami?
Simply put, I'm the one and only cutie that can directly interact with the Mystery Labyrinth. The progress you've made in the Mystery Labyrinth and solving those mysteries here, it's all thanks to me.
How are you able to do this?
I don't know what to tell you. I've always been able to do this, so I forgot how. More importantly, you got drugged and knocked out. You are so pitiful, Master. No wonder you're waddling around like a toddler.
I thought I was dizzy because I've got this weird ghost thing haunting me.
Huh? Making a pact with me won't make you dizzy. It just reduces your lifespan by a lot.
You're kidding, right? Right?
Anyway, who do you think is the culprit, Master? Do you have any guesses?
If the drinks were drugs in the dining car...
Oh, so then all you have to do... Oh, wait a minute. You can't!
You aren't taking this very seriously. path is forked?
This fork in the path is also a materialized first. Let's clarify.
Huh?
Like this.
Huh? Blood! Blood!
Quit overreacting, Master. This is a mystery lab, and it's fine. Anyway, take a look. I used the blood of the Truth Seeker as a conduit to expose the mystery blocking the...
Is that a quest?
That's the mystery.
6 on the train. If I don't think the culprit is among... But if I think the culprit...
There's only one truth! So, you think that...
Right here! Okay, let's go. Can I go through now?
Oh, you got it right? Not bad at all,
Something...
It's trying to bury the truth again!
Your deduction is wrong! Other than the 6 on the train, you must have had an accomplice!
Say!
That's right!
Your deduction is wrong!
Other than the 6 on the train!
You must have had an accomplice!
This is the truth!
2 master detectives used their abilities to prove that only if it was only one person, they could have been lying or an imposter. But 2 of them means there can be no mistake.
Wrong! Your reasoning... What good does that testimony even do? Your accomplice just wasn't there when those 2 checked, but came aboard after that. So what if the windows don't open? While everyone was knocked out, you secretly stopped the train and let your partner board.
Slash through this mystery! The backup control room's operation log showed that the train never stopped. And the doors won't open unless the train stops. So it's impossible for someone to have gotten on during the trip.
Damn!
Looks like you're getting the hang of this, Master. You've learned to ruthlessly cut down any who stand in your way.
You make it sound like I'm the bad guy here. Hey, I was wondering, if the Mystery Labyrinth is trying to block people from seeking the truth, wouldn't it reject my answers, even if they're right? Or maybe the questions themselves could be lies.
No chance. A Mystery Labyrinth has no self-will. It can't lie, or create things not based on the real-world mystery. This place is a direct manifestation of a mystery. You can always progress as long as you keep solving it. In that sense, the Labyrinth is fair. It won't cheat you.
I see.
By the way, about the culprit being one of the 6 of you, how could the culprit commit the crime when all the other passengers besides you were dead?
Another fork in the road.
This is how we reach the truth. It reflects how problems are really solved, doesn't it?
Well, I don't know if I've ever actually solved a mystery on my...
Doesn't matter. You just need to solve the mystery in... Say.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it! Master, leave this to me.
Hey, wait!
The culprit just played dead. Because if they did commit suicide after the crime, they'd be dead right now. And that's no fun at all.
That's your reasoning? Wait, what?
I told you we share mind and body. The chain is proof of that. Our relationship can never be broken apart.
That's terrible!
Please, you should consider yourself lucky you're being haunted by a cutie like me. I'm so tired. I pulled you up here, so you can walk the rest of the way yourself.
I didn't ask you to do that. So you think this path will lead toward the truth, right?
No idea. This is a labyrinth. It's pretty common to encounter dead ends.
Whoa, watch out!
You see? What did I tell you? Dead end.
Don't sound so proud of yourself. You...
If it's a dead end...
I searched all 5 bodies and...
Oh, so the answer...
You changed your mind already?
Exploring all possibilities is an important part of... By the way, I did say but I'm not that good at solving mysteries.
You could have said that a little earlier.
I just want to help.
Anyway...
Time has stopped on the other side. We're sort of set apart from the normal flow of time while we're here. In other words, you're still surrounded by peacekeepers.
So if we return without solving the mystery...
As a result, this murder case will remain unsolved, and lingering. Naturally, this mystery labyrinth will also survive. And that creates an even bigger problem.
Which is?
Leaving a case unsolved means that it will go down in history that way. The more bizarre a mystery is, the more it attracts people's interest. And the more people rack their brains about that mystery, the bigger the mystery labyrinth gets. Eventually, the mystery labyrinth would gain enough power to start affecting the real world. It would implant insidious ideas into people's minds, creating more murderers, and in turn, new mystery labyrinths. Labyrinths can create endless cycles. That's why it's best to cut it off as soon as possible.
It sounds way more daunting than I thought.
We're finally back. The other route is commit suicide.
Careful. But to commit suicide after the crime would mean... After killing the other 4, the culprit killed themselves, right? Is that really the right answer?
The mystery labyrinth's routes represent logical deduction. If there's only one route, then it's the only possibility. I think the only option left is the culprit off themselves. We just need to find that suicidal pest. the mystery materializing. You just need to solve it. Come on, Master! Concentrate! Come on, concentrate! Concentrate!
What This way! If the culprit committed suicide after the crime, then the last person that died should be...
Right! Because they wouldn't be able to kill someone else if they off themselves already. Nice work! Come on, let's try again!
Must be it! Of course! The person who started the fires must be the culprit.
All 5 burned to death, so the culprit who died last totally burned themselves. Come on, let's try again!
Must be it! One burned the other 4, then set themselves on fire. Is Zilch!
Bingo! You did it, Master! But you know, setting aside the idea that the culprit was the last to die, why would it be Detective Four Eyes? Didn't we discover his body first?
According to the Peacekeepers, the victims all burned to death, right? But when we first found Zilch in Car 1, he wasn't burned. If that's the case, that means he must have burned to death, although everyone else we found after him had already died from burns.
Alright. So if they all burned to death, then the last one who died could be Detective Four Eyes.
I think the culprit killed everyone in the opposite order of how we found their corpses. Starting from Car 5, he killed them in order one by one, then set himself...
So Detective Four Eyes is without a doubt the culprit, but he committed suicide, huh?
The door! Whoa!
See, I told you it would be fine.
Yeah. Is that the end of it?
I guess that's everything. What's wrong, Master?
I'm wondering if that's really all that happened.
It does?
The conclusion? Is this...
There's only one door. Maybe this really is the end. Well,
Wait. Mystery labyrinths contain all the mysteries of the real world, which means this could be an attempt by the culprit to mislead us.
So, you don't think this is the truth?
I'm not sure, but I have a feeling the case isn't closed yet.
If so, then this door could be a fake.
How can we tell?
If you think it's fake, why not try breaking it? And I won't tell you exactly what will happen.
You've already affected my job. I guess the only way to... How do I do that? So it was fake! It was the culprit trying...
You said it just quit while you were ahead.
It's rare for a fake exit to appear. This mystery labyrinth is way tougher than I thought. Master, don't lay your guard down.
Make sure you drop your money before you drop dead. I promise I'll show mercy to your wallet.
I wonder if Master can even make snapping. Sure hope you got all that down.
The culprit must be Zilch. Reason is obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime!
That's right!
The culprit must be Zilch! The reason is obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime!
You know,
the culprit must be Zilch! The reason is obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime! He burned the 4 passed out victims, then set himself on fire, and died from immolation!
this is the truth! No. Now that I think about it, Zilch's suicide by fire doesn't make sense. Because when I saw Zilch through the window, there was a knife in his chest. If he burned himself, then why would there be a knife stuck there?
You little brat! Fine! I'll answer you! Was the knife stuck in the body? Of course I know why! Yeah, it was to knock himself out! He stabbed himself so he would pass out easy. Then set himself on fire. Dying by fire is a painful way to go. He wanted to make it less painful. The culprit has to be Zilch. He committed suicide by self-immolation.
That's true.
Was the knife stuck in the body?
Of course I know why. He was to knock himself out. He stabbed himself so he would pass out easier. Then set himself on fire. Dying by fire is a painful way to go. He wanted to make it less painful. The culprit has to be Zilch.
He committed suicide by self-immolation.
Why was the knife stuck in the body? Of course I know why. He was to knock himself out. He stabbed himself so he would pass out easier. Then set himself on fire. Dying by fire is a painful way to go. He wanted to make it less painful. The culprit has to be Zilch.
He committed suicide by self-immolation.
Why was the knife stuck in the body? Of course I know why. He was to knock himself out.
He stabbed himself so he would
Pass out easier. Then set himself on fire. Dying by fire is a painful way to go. He wanted to make it less painful. The culprit has
to be Zilch.
Come on.
Yeah.
I was the knife. Stuck in the body? Of course I know why. Yeah, it was to knock himself out.
I'll slash through this mystery. If his plan was to fall unconscious, he would have used the drugged coffee in the dining car. That's a much easier way to pass out.
I see. So they're trying to mislead you about the cause of death for Detective Four Eyes.
Right. The Peacekeeper said all the detectives burned to death. But to me, it looked more like he was stabbed to death.
So the Peacekeeper's report was a lie? If they wanted to set you up as the culprit, they'd be raising questions by fabricating report.
Yeah, you're right. And for some reason, only I get it. But no matter how hard I think about it...
Huh? Why's that?
I don't have enough clues about I should have investigated it more after discovering the body.
So, we're stuck right here. I don't see any other routes to break through this mystery, but I do know there can't be a labyrinth without a goal. You wish you had investigated more, right? So, you think...
Huh? Yeah, maybe.
Oh, fine. My secret weapon is so draining, I try to avoid using it as much, but I just love it when you rely on me, Master.
I have a bad feeling about this. What are you trying to do?
This is all for you, Master. Ready, Master? Huh? Wait!
What's going on?
I'm extracting your memory and This is my super cute special weapon. See? If you invest...
Oh, the shock from all...
You don't have any time to waste. This was pumped out of that You have until the pain in your head clears up. Now hurry and investigate.
Got it. This blanket is mostly burned, but some parts it doesn't look like there's... But how could that be? Oh, so I can get solution key...
You may have seen it, but forgotten. That's just but it is in your memories?
You can do that? Huh? This... Also, it looks like it has a... It was made by something sharp. Oh, it's fate. I guess the pain is starting to go...
Looks like time's up. Well?
Yeah, I think I see...
Come on, this is where you're supposed to declare. Well, if you think you're on the right track...
Do what?
It's for when you're stuck in your deduction. Remember what I said earlier? So even when you're stuck, there... And we're gonna find it by working...
Working together?
Lay it all out, Master! Don't you forget! Are you ready to play the Shinigami puzzle? Twirling, twirling, twirling. You can do it, Master! That's not it!
That's right. When I saw Zilch, but in actuality, he stabbed the blanket-wrapped cushion to make it look like he had been stabbed. That's why the blanket didn't have blood on it. Zilch's death was a red herring. It was meant to mislead him. It's a new solution key.
If it was a red herring, that means he wasn't really...
Yeah. Zilch, that knife was just to trick me into thinking he was dead, but the Peacekeepers report saying they all burned to death.
So the culprit was just plain dead. It's exactly what I...
In a roundabout way.
Which means that dead end in the abyss could have a new path. Let's hurry back!
What's wrong?
It's too much of a hassle to go all the way back there.
Some guide you are. Besides...
I despise effort and hard work. Oh, I know! I have a convenient trick. It lets us go anywhere you've been before. See? Super easy!
Yeah,
But unfortunately, using it does drain a little bit.
drain a little bit of... what?
Your lifespan.
My lifespan? Again?
So we passed through how did the culprit pull it off junction, and have taken the played dead turn again. Now that we have a new solution key, I'm sure...
Let's give it a try.
Solution keys are... We're gonna expose the truth together!
Zilch was trying to trick us into... a bridge!
See, didn't I say the path would appear? I'm so amazing. You can pat me on the head if you want, Mask.
Well, maybe later. We opened the played dead route thanks to the corpse red herring solution, so Zilch really faked his death to mislead us.
If so, he is absolutely the culprit. Now, we just need to prove it.
But even if the Mystery Labyrinth is fair when it comes to solving mysteries, the real world will be different. What if Amaterasu Corp decides to protect the culprit?
Oh, you're worried they'll just cover it up? No need to worry.
Huh? Why's that?
Let's save the fun for later.
Ah! The ground! It's falling apart!
You better run, Master!
Why? Wasn't this the right route?
Maybe the logic still has some hold.
Ah!
Master, you better concentrate!
When I saw Zilch through the window, he was faking his death with the knife through the cushion. That was definitely the... The corpse I investigated was real. It just wasn't Zilch's corpse. In other words, Zilch swapped himself out for a real corpse. corpse was switched right before I broke the infirmary window to open the lock. The blazing fire had filled the room with smoke, so I couldn't make anything out through the window. Zilch used that smoke as cover to switch himself with a dead body.
I get it. The fire wasn't only there to show he died from burning, it was also a smokescreen to swap out the corpse.
Right. In the smoke, he switched places with a corpse he had hit.
Next up, you need to deduce where the corpse...
Because the room was filled with smoke, he needed to put the body so...
Where are you thinking?
If he needed to get to the body as...
Places says that as a master doesn't make mistakes. Right?
Here. That's it! The burnt corpse was hidden right there! Hey! Jeez, what a...
We're not done yet!
Shinigami, you might be fine because you're floating around, but this is really tough for me.
I can't believe it! He had the corpse hidden under the blanket? So, that four-eyed detective was sleeping next to a dead body. I'm so jealous!
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Zilch was lying in bed with the corpse. He got up once the smokescreen was ready. He took the corpse out from under the blanket, pulled the knife out of the cushion, and stabbed it. That way, even after he switched with the corpse, he could just hide to avoid me.
Where did Detective Four Eyes hide after that?
It must have been someplace with easy access. Which must mean... under the bed. He could have quickly hid there.
Which means, if you checked under the bed at the time, you would have caught that four-eyed idiot.
But back then, I was in such a hurry to warn the other master detectives. I'm sure he calculated all that too. He knew I'd panic.
Maybe he was planning to take advantage of you from the very beginning, and that's why he let you live.
Yeah, I think Zilch was the one who peeked into the restroom while I was sleeping there. I was supposed to be sleeping in the infirmary, so he must have planned to move me before committing the crimes. I passed out in the restroom, but...
Speaking of which, wasn't it Detective Four Eyes who told you to go to the first car?
Yeah, he must have planned to make me witness everything and set me up as the culprit.
Aha! I think I'm starting to see the whole picture now. Not bad, Master. Maybe you were a big shot detective before you lost your memories.
No. If I really was a great detective, I would have caught the culprit in the infirmary before any of this happened.
I guess so. By the way, where did he get the corpse he was hiding in the blanket?
That corpse? Well, Again!
I won't let you go any further!
Getting in our way again, huh? If you stand against my ruthless master, he'll chop you up and stir-fry you with veggies for dinner.
I will not!
Master, I'm lending you a hand from here on out.
Huh? Assist?
It's the rule of the Mystery Labyrinth to assist. Looks like you might not need assist after. This could be the clincher.
let you pass! Enough of your nonsense! You think he swapped with a corpse? It'd be impossible to switch like that. Someone who could replace Zilch would need to be the same size as him. He didn't have a bag that could carry a corpse. It would have been down at the station. It'd be impossible to get it on board. There was no corpse to replace anyway.
This is the truth.
There's no need to bring an extra corpse for the swap. He just needed to reuse a dead body on the train. It's Aphex's body from the 5th car. He and Zilch are nearly the same height, and both have stab wounds in their chests. So the corpse that was switched was Aphex's.
Damn it! How could someone like you find the truth? Truth!
He looks completely obliterated.
Now we don't have to fight anymore.
Even if that's true, don't let your guard down. The Mystery Labyrinth isn't over yet. Stay alert until the very end.
All right.
Wow. Who would have thought that short-tempered idiot would be used for a body swap?
Thinking back, the reason the corpses in the 1st and 5th cars were burnt was to switch them out. But the corpse was so badly burned that I couldn't tell it was Aphex. That must be what the necklace was for, so I could identify him.
Well, reusing a corpse is rather environmentally friendly of the culprit, don't you think? It totally went green. I mean, we gotta recycle everything in our day and age, so you gotta get the most value out of corpses too, you know?
Zilch?
Wait, I am not the culprit. I am a victim who was already killed, so leave me alone!
Hey, he ran away! After him, Master!
Yeah.
You said the body in the 1st car's infirmary wasn't me, but Aphex? But you went to car 5 after car 1 and discovered his corpse there. How is the corpse transported from car 1 to car 5? That'd require moving past you.
That's right, if he slipped past us, when did that happen? Where did he run off to?
Another mystery that needs to be solved. thinking about it rationally, we have to assume that they carried the corpse.
No. Impossible. 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 Impossible!
Zilch turned into a mystery phantom!
Get him, Master! Boom kill him so hard, his relatives get bruises!
A body can't get from car 1 to car 5. Just think about it. The train's halls are quite narrow. The corpse is heavy enough as it is. Lugging a corpse through that hallway, you would certainly have noticed. That means your deduction is all wrong. I'll say it once more. You cannot transport the corpse from car 1 to car 5.
That's true. Plus, when we investigate, if someone had passed through the hall,
They would have had to sneak past me, too.
if we're certain nobody, then the corpse must have been. If so, the culprit would need to be able to.
What are you mumbling about? Just admit that your deductions were utter nonsense. If they didn't pass through the train, you think the corpse was brought in from outside? The windows are all locked shut. The door's locked when the train is moving. We know the train never stopped once. If the windows and doors are shut, there's no way to get out while the train is moving. No issues occurred during the train's operation.
This is the truth.
No, there was something strange. The blackout and shaking that happened when I was in car 2 and car 4. When the blackout occurred and the shaking started, I'm certain something else happened in the train. Maybe it has something to do with the mystery of the moving corpse.
Don't be stupid! So what if there was a little blackout and some gentle swaying? Forget the shaking and the blackout. They were nothing but coincidences. The blackout was just a bad contact.
Do or die!
The shaking was the tunnel air pressure. There's nothing odd about that. It's all just a coincidence. It's impossible to include that in a criminal plot.
Come on.
No.
Forget the shaking and the blackout. They were nothing but coincidences. The blackout was just a bad contact.
I'll slash through this mystery. No, the blackout didn't occur because of a connection failure. It was due to the main control system failing and switching to the backup control system. The blackout occurred during that 1 second when the system switched over.
Hey! He ran away! A fleeing phantom is a bad phantom!
Is there such a thing as a good phantom?
After him! You gotta keep solving the mystery and boom kill that mystery phantom!
Hey!
Master, you may know the cause of the blackout, but what does that have to do with how the corpse was moved?
The failed main control system was in car. If so, then the main control system's failure must have something to do with moving the core.
So maybe the culprit broke the main control system. He must have attempted to stop the train to bring in the corpse from the outside.
But the train never stopped. The operation log could, so I don't think he broke the system.
Then why did the main... But you're unsure exactly... I knew it! A mystery is blocking you! Anything blocking you in here is also a mystery. So this is the question we're facing right now.
The main control system must have... If that's true, if it's related to the body being moved...
Master, well, as his mentor, I better think hard too. The main control system failing. Oh yeah! What? There was a blackout right before... But the culprit didn't destroy it. Oh, wasn't there some shaking right before the blackout too? I don't get it.
That's right! The train shook right before the blackout. We still don't know what caused whatever it was. It was strong enough to make the entire... It caused the main control system to fail and resulted in a... If it had something to do with moving a body, then what...
Ooh! Did I give you the assistance you needed? Then it's time to combine our powers and... Let's go, Master! Lay it all out! Are you ready to play the Shinigami puzzle? That's not it! That's wrong! That's not it! You're wrong! Nice! Keep that up! You're wrong! Keep that up! That's right! Nice! That's right! Go, go, go!
Could it be that the first car was
Huh? Separate?
Yeah. The reason why the main control system failed was because the first car was cut off from the rest of the train. We were right.
Let's keep... Master, I don't really get it. What do you mean the first car was cut off?
The shaking happened just before the blackout, right? Huh? What was that? At that time, the first car was disconnected from the rest of the Amaterasu Express. As a result, the main control system failed, and after a brief...
But why cut off the first car?
Of course, to move the body in the train car.
Watch out! Ah! There it is again! It's big...
How much longer will this keep...
Now's not the time to be suffocating!
Again?
We need to resolve the mystery at hand.
Given that the first car was cut off, right,
Seems like you got it. Let's lay it all out! Try to solve it lickety-split! Twirling, twirl. That's right! Go, go, go! Great!
That's right! He transported the corpse using the entire first car. That's why the first car was disconnected.
Transported the corpse? With the entire car? Nonsense. Shut up! The first car is at the front of the train. Apex's corpse was in the fifth car, in the back. Even if you detach the front car, how do you move it all the way to the rear?
Master, don't be scared. Lots of villains transform after they've been cornered.
Calm down. Stay. How could you swap the position of the first? And if I can answer that, I can solve this mystery once and for all. How did it happen?
That reminds me. Master, earlier when you were talking up, the blackout only happened once. But the shaking...
Yeah, it definitely shook 2 separate times. Right before entering the tunnel, the first time was when the train car was disconnected. Something happened to the train then, too. The shaking at the end of the tunnel felt similar to when car...
There's no point thinking about it. You're stuck in this labyrinth for all eternity!
Master, here it comes! You gotta solve...
Your deductions aren't worth a damn thing, because they're all wrong from the very beginning! So it shook twice near the tunnel. What of it? You mean the train car was separated? Connected? Why would that even matter? Even if you managed to separate car 1, how could it be moved to the rear? The train was always running on the same tracks. There's no way to shuffle the train cars around. This is the truth.
No! At that time, not all the cars were moving on the same track. The track that the Amaterasu Express was on separated into double tracks right before entering the tunnel. Advantage of the double tracks, it's possible to switch out the train cars. The first time the train shook was before entering the tunnel, which was caused by car 1 separating. After that, the separated car 1 entered the other track, while the rest of the train proceeded on the main track. The 2 tracks rejoin after the tunnel. That's where car 1 connected to the end of the train. This is when the train shook for the second time.
You're right! The first car moved all the way to the back!
Normally, it's impossible for a single train car to function on its own. But the Amaterasu Express is special. The control system will supply electricity as but all train...
If each train car can operate autonomously, then car 1 can function on its own! Doesn't that solve everything? It's time you gave up!
No! That's crazy!
Huh? What?
Using your method to rearrange the train cars would connect the first car to the end, which would leave it behind the fifth car. In other words, it becomes the sixth car, but that doesn't exist. So, you're telling me you found Apex's corpse in the non-existent sixth car?
Oh, you're right.
Do you get it? You're the one who's wrong. Everything you've deduced is wrong!
No, I'm not wrong. The truth lies just ahead. I will prove it to you.
Let's run it! Go, go, go!
Maybe the Amaterasu Express doesn't have 5 cars. What if there were only 4 cars to begin with? If that's the case, then to me, Car 1 could be made to look like Car 5.
Huh? So, there weren't 5 cars the whole time, but...
That's why Melanie said the 5th car's door was broken while we were in transit.
But you can access the 5th car, the one at the end. The door appears to be broken and won't open.
So, it wasn't broken. The 4th car was actually the farthest one back from the get-go?
I'm sure the real 5th car was left behind at the station when we departed. So the train took off with only 4 cars. There was another Car 1 at our destination. If it connected upon arrival, then the train would have 5 cars again. So the Car 1 where I was knocked out became the 5th car at the end of the line. And when I was questioned by the Peacekeepers, the Car 1 Vic was another car prepared at the station specifically for this plot.
The real Car 1 was waiting at the station's platform, and all the Peacekeepers there would have noticed it, so they were all in on it.
Or you can assume that the Peacekeepers themselves were the ones who prepared the other Car 1. If there was another Car 1, then there will be something that sets it apart from the original Car 1. For example, the way the window glass was broken in the infirmary will be different from how I broke.
You mean when you used the fire extinguisher to smash the infirmary's window? So they knew you would do that? That's how they were able to imitate it in the new Car 1?
The fire extinguisher was left in a conspicuous spot in the hallway. They wanted me to use it to break the window. That's how they pulled off swapping the 1st and 5th cars while in transit. It was all a trap to set me up as the culprit. Isn't that zilch?
All right, we're almost there. Let's catch this culprit. That was a pretty solid deduction. Very impressive. Of me foreseeing your potential.
It's so strange. It doesn't feel like I'm learning this stuff, more like I'm remembering it. Maybe I was even a high-ranking detective in the WDO.
Now's no time for bragging. You still gotta catch him.
Right. Everything feels...
This is just the calm before the storm. Be careful. You know, making the 1st car look like the 5th was a really big trick to pull off. I'm surprised the train cars could disconnect and reconnect so smoothly.
The train's automatic operating system must have had it programmed before we departed.
Even the trick with the swapping train car?
Probably. It had to have been done automatically.
Well, it'd be easy for Amaterasu. They own the train.
That's what I'm worried about. Even if I obtain the truth here, won't they just ignore what I say and arrest me anyway?
I keep telling you not to worry about it. As long as you have the truth, the culprit can't escape.
Why are you so sure of that? What is this?
Looks like a fort to me. With this kind of protection, I bet the truth is in there for sure. You just have to destroy it.
So, the truth... Phew.
can't have the truth. It's impossible to destroy this fortress. Just give up and...
Whenever a culprit takes a last stand like this, you know we're just a step away from unriddling this labyrinth. Master, time to show him how dangerous you really are. After all, he did try to set you up.
I'm not worried about that right now. We gotta do this.
It's boom kill time! Shinigami's Tutorial Corner! Let's do this, Master! No one can... What?
I won't let you have the truth.
I see. Blech.
Go away! Give up and scram!
I see. Watch out!
Your deduction is wrong! Go away! Don't come near me! Don't come any closer! Stop it! Switching the first and fifth part is just your imagination. It's a completely baseless lie. There's no evidence they ever swapped.
Yo, check! Come on, hurry up and decide! Use the solution key to smash through the wall, Master!
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
No! There are traces of a swap! The warped plate from Car 5! The reason that plate was burned so thoroughly is because originally it said left as it was. It would have messed up your plot to make Car 1 look like Car 5. That's why you made extra sure it was burned beyond recognition.
Right go!
That's nonsense! I burned the plate to disguise it? No, I didn't do that! Stop it! Stop! Go away! Get away from me! Get away! Get away! It just happened to be easily burned! But with it burned, you have no way of knowing what number car it was. So there's nothing backing up your deduction. You have no hard evidence proving that location was the first car.
Looks like we need another solution key to boom kill him. Good luck, Master.
There is proof! The bloodstain on the inner lock of the infirmary in The culprit probably didn't notice it. But I remember. It's my blood.
What?
When I was trying to get into the infirmary in Car 1, I cut my finger on... When I reached through to unlock the latch, I must have gotten blood on it. But that bloodstain would have been hidden while the inner lock was open. That's probably why the culprit missed it. My blood, which was left behind in Car 1, was found in Car 5. This proves that someone pulled off the car switching trick. This is the truth of the case!
I'm not done yet!
What? He's still going? Let us boom kill you already!
If Car 1 became Car 5, then where did the culprit supposedly hiding in the infirmary go? You had to have checked the 5th car, but the culprit wasn't there!
The culprit must have been... Here! The culprit was hiding inside the main control room, which was locked shut the entire time. I didn't have the key, so I could never have gotten inside. I bet the culprit moved there from the infirmary while Car 1 was running on the second track. If the train's management company, Amaterasu Corporation, was involved, the culprit may have had the key. And then they hid in a blind spot I couldn't see from the window. That's how they got past me.
No, it's not me. I'm not the culprit!
Great detective work! I call that a critical hit! He seems like he's barely standing. All that's left is to finish him off.
Finish him off? How do I do that?
Shove all your evidence into the solution blade and slash as hard as you can. right up, step right up! 5 master detectives slain before their time, and Amaterasu Corporation has master in their sights. Truth bombs are about to be dropped. Time for the deduction denouement!
The incident unfolded aboard the Amaterasu Express, which was on its way to Kanai Ward. I rushed onto the train as it was about to depart. At that time, the train was made up of 5 cars.
All because you were fast asleep in the lost and found, Master. If you kept snoozing, the case would never be solved.
When the train started moving, it was only 4 cars long. The 5th and final one was left at the station.
And so, the culprit scheme had already begun. Meaning Amaterasu Corporation was involved from the get-go.
On the train, the master detectives were gathered together in Car 2. That was the dining car. And the culprit had already mixed a knockout drug into every drink there.
I guess the culprit was the first person on the train, so they could prepare in advance and wait for everybody else.
I felt unwell, and Melanie went to the trouble of pouring me a coffee. But after drinking it, I started to feel drowsy. I was hearing things at the time and thought that I might be seriously ill, but it was actually the drug.
So you thought yours truly was responsible? Sticks and stones weren't too much to it, but slander stings!
The culprit sent me off to Car 1 in order to frame me as the killer.
I'm sure the culprit didn't expect you to get sick, Master, but since you look like a super easy target, they probably changed their plan and went after you instead.
Once I left, the other master detectives must have fallen asleep because of the drugged drinks.
The culprit then burned everyone to death, setting all those master detectives on fire! On purpose! What a psycho!
This was when the culprit put their plan to frame me into motion. First, they carried Aphex's charred corpse to the infirmary in Car 1.
The very first body we found.
Then, they deliberately left a fire extinguisher near the restroom I was sleeping in. This was done to prompt me into smashing the door later.
Gotta have someone get inside somehow, or else nobody would find the body.
Next, the culprit entered the infirmary, locked the door, and laid down on the bed with Aphex's charred corpse.
Jumping into bed with a charred corpse! And here I thought chivalry was dead! What a gentleman! I'm actually a little jealous.
A knife and cushion created the red herring.
Hell of a way to pretend to be dead.
Furthermore, the culprit set the room on fire just as I was waking up.
While you were sleeping, I felt someone come into the restroom. They must have seen me then and timed it.
When I woke up in the restroom and went into the hallway, Car 1 was beginning to fill with smoke.
Oh, that's some precise timing!
I caught a glimpse of Zulch in the infirmary, with a knife lodged in his chest.
But it didn't take long for the smoke to obscure everything.
That was when the culprit took out Aphex's burnt corpse, switched places with it, and waited for me to enter the room while hiding beneath the bed.
It's just like a magic trick! Switching places under a veil of smoke!
Meanwhile, I found the fire extinguisher on the floor. I smashed the window, unlocked the room, and went inside.
Just like the culprit planned. And that's why they left the fire extinguisher there in the first place.
After the smoke cleared, I found Zulch's body, burned to a crisp. At least, that's what I thought. The charred corpse was actually Aphex. The culprit had me completely fooled.
That must have been why they picked the time-consuming method of roasting someone to death. Plus, the body was about the right size.
I Car 1 after seeing the corpse.
The culprit was under the bed at that time. They probably laughed at you from there, watching everything unfold like they planned.
I went on to discover the charred corpses of the other master detectives. Around that time, the culprit came out from under the bed and went to the main control room in Car 1. Controlling the train from there, they detached Car 1.
That caused the blackout and shaking, and the power source was switched over to the backup system. So when the train shook... Was there or was there not jiggling in the glass? Take a guess.
While the detached Car 1 was running on a separate track, the culprit went to work, preparing to disguise Car 1 as Car 5.
What about the juggling?
First, Aphex's corpse was carried to the corridor, and the necklace removed earlier was placed back on.
Then, the Car 1 number plate was burned so that it couldn't be properly identified.
With everything in place, the culprit went into the main control room, locked the door, and waited for the train cars to reconnect.
And at this time, the culprit was riding in Car 1 on the other track, right?
Yeah, the train, which was only cars 2, 3, and 4 at the time, remained on course.
Since we were in a tunnel, I didn't even realize Car 1 was moving alongside us.
The train we were on went through the tunnel with only 3 cars. When it came out of the tunnel, the car with the culprit in it attached to Car 4. Now behind Car 4, that car became Car 5.
The swap was pre-programmed into the train's automatic operating system, right? Technology sure is convenient.
The culprit, riding in Car 1, attached it to the back of Car 4. That caused more shaking, but there was no blackout this time because the power supply stayed the same.
Additional shaking occurred inside my blouse, but the power stayed on.
After that, I mistook Car 1 for Car 5 and walked right in. The culprit wrecked it so much I didn't even notice the door I had smashed when I was in Car 1 before.
I figured there'd been some kind of brawl. But that was part of the culprit's plan, wasn't it? Also, no one would realize it was actually Car 1.
When I found the corpse, I deduced that it was Aphex from the necklace it had on. But I was just rediscovering the same charred corpse from Car 1. The disguised corpse and the car switch completely fooled me.
Using a dead body? Oh, that's a despairingly brilliant idea!
When the train arrived in Kanai Ward, it connected to a different, prearranged Car 1.
And with that, the train once again had 5 cars. So much attaching and detaching. What a stupid, crazy, elaborate trick!
Peacekeepers were lying in wait at the station. As the sole survivor, I was set up as the one responsible for the murders.
And Amaterasu was in on it! That really turns me on!
You mean pisses me off, right?
During that time, the culprit stayed hidden in the main control room of the disguised Car 1. And waited for the peacekeepers to haul you in, Master. They were right there at the scene.
After burning all the master detectives, the culprit faked their own death and tried to frame me as the killer. It was a cunning, cold-blooded scheme.
And the evildoer who committed these countless contemptible crimes is none other than... Zilch Alexander!
It was you!
This is the truth I've uncovered! Is that it? What's this?
It's the truth. It's the soul of the true culprit who made this mystery labyrinth.
The soul of the true Wait, what am I supposed to do with this?
Now it's time for the main event. Here we go. It's my time to shine. Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case! Death to all deplorables! Through to the final mystery labyrinth!
Huh? We're back?
What are you talking about now? Your spirit shouldn't be broken. Yet. The Peacekeepers will take care of you. We have all the time in the world.
Huh? Ah! Shinigami! Where are you? Nothing here's changed. Shinigami? Are you listening?
Get him!
Wait! I know who the culprit is!
What?
It's Zilch! He's still alive. He framed me.
What are you talking about? He's already dead!
Huh?
Shut up! This is not up for discussion! Take him away!
Shinigami! Where did you go? This isn't what's supposed to happen!
I'm right here! You're so cute when you panic, so why head to enjoy the view for a bit?
Stop playing around! Why hasn't the situation changed at all?
He must be hallucinating. Taking him down shouldn't be a problem. Take him away! What? He's dead?
Looks like it's over.
Huh? What's over? Shinigami, what's going on?
There's always a price to pay. When I read the soul of the true culprit, the mystery labyrinth created by the culprit is destroyed, but as a price, the source that created the mystery labyrinth also perishes.
The source perishes? Don't tell me.
That's right. The true culprit dies.
Then that report saying Zilch, the true culprit, was dead.
And that solves today's mystery. The true culprit is as dead as a doornail. You're now innocent and free to go, Master. A happy ending. Roll credits!
There's nothing happy about this. Zilch died because I solved the mystery.
Huh? He was a dangerous murderer who killed—
I mean, I don't think I'm completely free to go. Not even—
In that case, say exactly what I'm about to tell you to that—
Okay. Swank, did you just receive a
How did you know?
I thought so. If he was alive until moments ago, that changes. Someone who died in front of my eyes. This is clearly an attempt by the culprit to disguise— Don't tell me the Peacekeepers lied to try to cover up what really happened. You didn't try to frame an innocent person, did you?
What? You Think you can weasel your way out of this? You better not forget you're in Kanai Ward now. You're powerless before the might of the Amaterasu Corp.
No,
Hey, don't surrender so easily.
That does it. You're under arrest. Listen, you got no right to remain silent, and you got no right to call a law. Take him away.
No, wait!
Hold on just a second. Hey, excuse me. Do you have a minute?
You.
It's all good. Let's stop all the fighting. We both have to follow orders from the higher-ups, so let's not do anything that causes unnecessary tension. Falsifying evidence and testimonies is a drag when it comes time to do the paperwork, right? It's tough keeping things consistent. Just forget about all that and leave it to me, yeah? You know, I saw that the true culprit was alive and well just a bit ago.
What?
If you let us go, I'll cook something up in my report to the World Detective Organization. You don't want trouble, right? If the WDO floods this joint because of you. Your punishment might be kind of brutal. So, you know what to do. Leave things well enough alone, as they say.
Let's go.
Thank goodness that worked out.
Who is he?
Beats me?